Welcome to No Man's Land. My name is Nomad. Actually, I'm not in No Man's Land. I am visiting my parents. I just got back. I was out of the country for about a month, so visiting my parents before I hit the road, go back on tour. And I haven't done a video in a while, so I grabbed some of my guitars and wanted to give you a little history on some of these guitars I had built for me. So, if any of you have been following me for a number of years, you know for years I pretty much always played the same guitar, 1991 Fender Strat Plus USA. It was a great guitar. I sold it, and it's something I've regretted, but it was just one of those starving musician moments years ago. Uh, and so I was looking for a guitar or a guitarist to replace that. Um, a few years back, I had a guy that seemed reputable build me some guitars. I had a bunch of parts that I picked up over the years, and I figured that it'd be great. I'd have him build them for me, and um, I could have him build anything I wanted. So I had him build me three guitars, a Strat with a single humbucker in the pickup. I'm sorry, single humbucker in the bridge position, um, and that's it. And then I had him build me a thin line telly and then a standard telly, and I just was not happy with any of them. So I really didn't play them much. At the time, I was playing mostly drums anyway, so it wasn't a high priority. I ended up down in Nashville hanging out with a friend of mine that I grew up with, and we played in a band when I was a teenager. And I just happened to talk about my thin line specifically and how I just wasn't happy with it. I brought it to a couple shops and had setups done on them, and I still wasn't happy with them. In fact, uh, it was worse off than it started. Well, she said, "Well, you should have my husband take a look at it," and I didn't know her husband all that well. And I said, "Oh, does he work on guitars?" I just didn't know. And she said, "Oh yeah, you didn't know what he does for a living?" I was like, "No, I just knew he worked in the music industry." She said, "Well, he is the guitar tech for Evanescence and My Chemical Romance." So that was impressive, to say the least. So I brought my thin line to him, and he did a big setup on it. And when he called me to kind of give me an update, he said everything that could be wrong with that guitar was wrong with that guitar. And so I kind of had low expectations. I didn't know how badly it was jacked up. I don't know how to fix guitars, so I didn't know the extent of it. Long story short, I got it back and absolutely loved that guitar. It just blew my mind. I had him do a setup on the Strat as well, which came out just as great. I'll have him do a setup eventually on my other telly that other guy built for me. Um, Eventually, but my brother has it out of state right now. He's borrowing it. Um, so fast forward a little while, and I hit him up because I still had some parts, and I said, "Hey man, like, would you be interested in just building me a guitar from scratch if I supplied you the parts?" And he was totally down with it. And so that's mostly what I've been playing since. Uh, I'm gonna go through some of the guitars that he built for me. I'm not gonna do the setups that he did. If you've seen any of my other videos, you've probably definitely seen that Telecaster in the background, or in my studio walkthrough. You may or may not have seen the Strat. I'm not entirely sure. It's probably my least played guitar, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. So I'm going to start with this one. Again, these are all just parts I picked up over the years, and his name's Tyler Dragness, and he is phenomenal. I'll put his contact information if you ever want to have a setup or custom guitar work done. I just can't say enough about how happy I am with the work he did. So this was one of the first ones he built for me. It is an actual Fender body. I believe it's a contemporary player's body, I think. The neck is an all parts neck, which I'm a huge fan of. The pickups, so I was doing research. I wanted to get something unique as far as pickups go, or at least get into that. And I found some reviews that were just fantastic for this guy in Russia, Alexander. I believe his last name is pronounced Pribora. I don't know. Again, I'll put the contact. I'll put his information in the below in the section. You got it. And they're so good. Those pickups, they're super affordable for what you get, and I can't say enough. I'm so happy with them. So originally, again, I'm not a guitar tech. I don't know how this stuff works. Originally, this has got a lipstick, a single, and then a humbucker in the bridge. So for this one, I wanted kind of a smoother sound. So I ordered his blues set, Telecaster blues set, which was the lipstick, pickup in the neck, and then the single coil in the bridge. Now again, me not being a guitar tech, I didn't know that the bridge position would not fit in the middle. So I still have the bridge pickup in my stuff. It's probably going to go in that other Tele I have that my brother has, but I had to order another middle pickup. So I've got the classic blues Russian pickup in the neck. In the middle, I have a Seymour Duncan quarter pounder, and then I wanted a more aggressive pickup in the bridge, so I got DiMarzio Super Distortion. So of the three he's built me, this one is probably the one that I play the least, but it is a fantastic guitar that I'm super happy with. I think it's the most versatile probably of the three that he built me from scratch. Seeing it's got a really smooth neck pickup, it's got kind of a middle of the road, middle position pickup, and then the bridge is, again, it's a DiMarzio Super Distortion, so it's pretty aggressive. But the other two that he built me, I don't know, they just absolutely rock my world. So again, this was probably the least played of the three, but probably the most versatile. Next up is probably my favorite that he's built me. Not only do I really love the look of it, I really love the sound of it. This has both Alexander's pickups in it. This is the Cream Tele pickup. This bridge pickup is the best sounding Telecaster bridge pickup I've ever heard. Eventually I'm going to buy some more, and I think I'm going to have them put in all of my Teles. Oh, also, if you haven't noticed, the last guitar in this guitar are Tele bodies with Strat necks. I came up with that idea back when I was playing my Strat Plus. For a while, I added a second guitar when I was in Midnight Radio, and it was an old 80s or maybe early 90s Japanese Fender Telecaster Squire. And I really liked the sound of the Squire, but I really preferred the neck on the Strat. So since I was having these guitars built from scratch, I just had them built however I wanted them. So both of them are Telecaster bodies, Strat necks. Again, like the last one, this is an all parts neck. It's a little bit different. I honestly cannot remember where I got this body. I'm pretty sure it is not a legit Fender body, but it is nevertheless beautiful, sounds great, plays great. Again, it's got the cream pickups in the neck and the bridge. Last but not least was one that really surprised me. I just had a few extra, parts kicking around, and So I built this one not even really thinking how much I would love it, and this is my second favorite of the three he's built me. This has exactly the same neck as the first one. It's an all parts neck. The black telly has a little bit different neck, and this is a old 80s PV body. It's I think it's a Patriot or a Predator, something like that. It's just something I had kicking around for a while. I had this neck. I really didn't know what to expect. The pickups are completely unknown. I had him build the guitar expecting I was going to hate the pickups and have him put in more pickups when I found some replacements, but I actually really liked these. I don't know what they are at all, but they sound fantastic. Again, all parts neck, just like the first telly I showed you. 80s or 90s PV body and unknown pickups, but I absolutely love them, and I've never had pickups like these before. So I'm gonna hop off here and I'm gonna do a few sound clips. My main pedal board is under construction. I'm doing some changes to it, so I'm going to be using another pedal board I've been kind of working on. I'm putting together a smaller pedal board that is more for kind of pick up and go stuff. Inadvertently, I ended up with an almost entirely JHS pedal board. I've got a JHS modded Ernie Ball volume pedal, Boss TE or TU3 without the switch on it, and then I've got a JHS overdrive preamp, JHS Alpine reverb, and then a Ross chorus, which is a JHS product. So that's what I'll be playing with, and give you a few samples of these three. So I'm going to do a quick little demo with each guitar. I'll tell you what effects I'm using, because I might change them in between depending on the guitar. I'm going to start with the three pickup telly with the Strat neck. I'm running into my Ugly Amps Ugly 18 and an old Marshall Park 412 with two Celestion greenbacks and two Guitar Warehouse Green Berets. All right, for this one, I'm gonna play through the pickups real quick, and then I'll play a little riff with the JHS Overdrive preamp and the JHS Alpine. So this is the Russian Blues Classic pickup in the neck. It's real warm and round. This is the Seymour Duncan quarter pounder. A little brighter, a little more output. And this is the DiMarzio Super Distortion. A lot brighter, a lot more gain. I'm going to kick on my overdrive here and a little reverb. Alright, this is the same amp setup, but this is my black and blue Telly with the Strat neck. This is currently my absolute favorite guitar that I own. This pickup set is the Alexander Pribora cream Telly setup. I really, really love this neck pickup. So this is the neck pickup. It's just so clear and bright. Not as muffly as a lot of other neck pickups I've played with lipsticks. And then the bridge is just really, really twangy and clear. What this one is actually unique. Most guitars I have, I prefer the bridge pickup, but I'm actually gonna play the neck because I just really love this neck pickup. Same amp, same cab, same effects as the last one. I really love this neck pickup. It's fat sounding, but it's still clear. It's bright. Again, when I get some money, I'm going to order several of these and have them put in all my Telly. Last but not least is my Strat. This is the PV body, the unknown pickups, and the all parts neck. Here's the neck pickup. Here's the bridge pickup. I really like both of these pickups. I'm going to do the same amps and same effects for this one. Who doesn't love a Strat? It's just the sound and the feel that I played for, decades, and I always go back to it, especially the neck. All right, guys, thank you much, and I'll see you in the next one.